Hi, Val. It's nice to finally meet you in person. I'm Ashley.
Nice to meet you.
Now, you told me over the phone that you were having some anxiety.
Yeah, I've been having some problems and feeling really anxious lately.
Okay, can you just tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, I've noticed that I feel most anxious when I'm in class and I have to draw attention to myself. So if I'm speaking in class or if I have to give a presentation, I feel like my heart is beating really, really fast and I'm sweating. I feel like I'm going to die. It's just an extremely overwhelming feeling. I feel like everybody can see that I'm having troubles and it just embarrasses me and makes me feel that much more nervous.
Okay, so you said that this was happening whenever you were in class.
Right.
Is it occurring anywhere else outside of class?
Not so much. It's usually in school or anytime I'm in situations where I'm around large groups of people. So I remember this one time at a party, I walked in and I felt like everybody was staring at me and criticizing my outfit and how stupid I looked and how ugly I was. And I remember I had the same kind of reaction where I just wanted to run out of the room. I was so terrified.
Okay. You said, like, in class and at a party. What about if you're out, say, shopping and you're in a crowded mall? Would you have that same kind of experience?
Anytime I'm like drawing attention to any sort of attention to myself, really, or I feel like I have the attention on me. If I go into a store and I'm trying on clothes, like I don't come out and check in other mirrors. I just stay in there. But a lot of times I'm just, it's usually when I'm around people. Even my friends, I feel like my friends think I'm so ugly and so dumb, or I sound so stupid. So I try not to be around them when I'm feeling that way.
Sounds like it must be really difficult for you.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of my friends, and my schoolwork is really suffering right now. I'm supposed to graduate, but I'm in danger of failing 2 classes, so I won't graduate on time. And I just feel like it's reaffirmation that I'm so stupid.
So this is something you really feel like is affecting your life in several ways.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything else that's going on besides the anxiety?
Well, not really, no. I just feel like I can't even function in school anymore just because I cannot give a presentation, and I feel like I'm dying every time I'm doing it. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Even talking about having to give a presentation makes me feel really anxious right now.
Right, I can see that you are getting pretty anxious just talking about it. Besides your heart beating really fast and you feeling anxious, are there any other symptoms that go along with being in front of crowds or giving a presentation?
I feel like I'm shaking and that it almost feels like someone is pressing on my chest. Like I can't breathe and I'm suffocating in like this little fishbowl of a room. I feel faint. One time I was almost positive I was going to just black out and just die.
That's terrifying.
It was very scary. Yeah, I remember I was supposed to speak in class that day. We were having a group talk, and I knew going into it that I was just not going to be able to do it. And as soon as I sat down in class, I felt like I was either going to throw up or black out or something, and I literally ran out of the room.
It sounds like a tough situation.
Very.
So, from what I understand, based on what you've been telling me, the main problem that you would like to address is the anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And that you've really been experiencing it in class, anytime you're in a situation where you feel like you're going to be judged. And whenever you're experiencing the anxiety, you feel like you're going to black out, you feel really anxious? You feel faint? You said that one time you did almost black out.
I felt like I was blacking out. I felt like I got tunnel vision, like I couldn't see anything and that I was going to just fall out of my chair and die.
Okay. Have you ever actually blacked out?
No.
You just feel like the one time that you
I'm really worried that one day I'm going to black out.
Okay. You also said that you were shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other symptoms that you'd like to address?
I kind of feel like just extreme anxiety, overwhelming, sort of paralyzing fear of people staring at me and just looking at me and talking about me and noticing that I'm just reacting like crazy. And I mean, everybody else in my class can give a presentation and talk in front of everyone, and I'm sitting there freaking out, and it makes me feel really ridiculous. And I feel like everybody else is just looking at me like, what is wrong with her?
Okay. Well, let's just see if we can address this issue a